Yeah.
It was just that problem first bit.
Yeah, the pig marks, as we can see, are everywhere.
So,
Kibble.
a lot of rocks in.
Another 4, possibly water. In this central area, as you can see this, that's where we came from. There's a way on there, there's a way on there, another way around the corner. So we have various options. We're going to follow the one furthest to the left and see where it takes us. The air is quite fresh here, which is a good indication of shafts on the surface like that one that we've seen. Look at the amount of, you can see quite a lot of spots of lead. This was heavily worked, judging by the amount of minor soot marks everywhere. Whoa, easy. Right, so we keep going here. I remember there's a lot of these side passages that they get tighter and tighter. We're not going to bother with them. But some they have very heavy mineralized
So why would you just leave
pockets.
that? Why would you just leave that?
Yeah, no, that's a good question. Why would you leave that?
Very strange.
Well, the other question is why taking it away?
Well, yeah, fair enough.
Because it would be more work, would it, for the miners? Why taking it away? It's not on the way. It probably would have taken them a lot of manpower to take this. But again, how striking the pig marks are here. They're just so clear, some of them, like they've been done very recently. They've got that whiteness to it. And I think what this was, I've seen it in other mines. These timbers that they laid on the floor, they were barrel runs. You know, if they're wheelbarrowing up and down a lot of mineral, it was making it easy if they had a bit of a wooden flat surface, really. And that's what they were, I think. Might be wrong. But sometimes you have to speculate and come out with the best
Speculate,
answer. Or try to guess. So, here we have, as you can see, a lot of mineralization everywhere. The pockets are getting really, really rich in calcites. These are this could be barytes, because they're kind of white and cloudy or calcites. Someone correct me if they know exactly what they are. I think they're barytes. Yeah. Right. And other mineral pockets as well. Very substantial. For the lead miners' perspective, this had no value, obviously. But any lead that was in them, they mined it out, basically. They dug it out, because every bit was valuable for them. And there it goes back on itself. As I say, this is a very, very extensive system. We only been on the main drive, and we spent already nearly an hour. I know we're taking our time, I suppose. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Right, you know, I told you there's a bit of a natural cave.
Yeah.
This is the way to it. So this is the way to a natural, completely natural phreatic passage. The miners, when they're chasing the veins, they came across this. It was very common in Derbyshire for the lead miners to come across natural passages on the ground. And here is the precious lead that they were after. There, this silver is kind of, if you could hit it with a stone, it would shine. But that is basically the lead. It's quite a lot of it. Some bits here as well on the floor. Yeah. So, are you ready for the cave?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah? Let's do it. Be sure to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. A proud ambassador for Phoenix Lights. This, you know, the process of formation of cave pearls is the same principle as the formation of natural pearls in oysters.
Yeah.
The difference is, obviously, the secretion of calcite, or the deposition of calcite around a small particle of sand, it makes the sand, basically the little particle, grow bigger and bigger as it gets coated with calcite, and it gets splashed with enriched minerals in the water. And it's all a natural process. An oyster actually secretes calcite when there is a particle inside that irritates the oyster, and it protects from irritation, does it? Because it becomes bigger, yes, but it becomes smoother, so the irritation factor for the oyster is gone. And in the oyster market, actually, they insert a little grain of sand in every oyster, and they give it time for the oyster to coat it with calcite over time. But this is all natural. However, this don't cost like thousands of pounds like some of the rare oysters, because these are more common. Yet, nevertheless, they're very, very beautiful. Flooded sections, but as you can see, this is all natural passage. It has been taped to avoid really people touching, putting their grubby hands on all this white pristine calcite. Already people have done here, have stained it with the hands, which is not good. So whenever you see formations like this, please don't touch them. Look at them all you want, but they're absolutely pristine, they're not to be touched. So, and the cave passage soon. Wow.
Just look at this. So this was just a normal stone, and it's just been covered on both sides, and it's just been
Calcified, yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes the boulders get calcified with other boulders and become all one mass, basically.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And here we have a lot of stuck deaths from miners again. Gets flooded. This continues as a natural passage still, pretty much. The miners might have, you know, broadened the passage, or they might have found this covered in sediment and dug the sediment out. That keeps going, it gets tighter, so we're going to stop pursue this way. Because like I say, we are here to explore the main working areas, which there are a lot, and it's going to be a probably 3 or 4 part video this. That's how much is going to be filmed. Right?
Let's go back.
Let's head back.
See them snow-covered walls.
Yeah. So we are heading to the central area again, and we're going to explore the next passage along, see what we find there. We know there is some chambers filled with water that are going to be really stunning to get on video. What's this?
Well, it's man-made, so...
Shall we go?
Can do.
Come on, do the honours.
Oh, I'm going to go first then. So I did the last one. Get in there, Richie. But
so another big worked out pocket.
Noticed he found something which was interesting.
Well,
and it turned
if they came this way, they must have followed the mineralization, obviously. And oh, there's a hole there. Huh.
You're not going to get that out at home, mate.
There's quite a lot of mineralization here. Quite a lot.
I wonder if that's one of the things he went for. We find lead and galena where there's usually a lot of crystallization of...
Well, they knew that it was all deposited, all mineralized together kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
Can you see here, there's almost like some faded minus sort of signature, you know, name. They used to do with the carbide limes, they used to basically just sod mark the names or some messages. There's a DH there, that could be all minus, quite probably. Yeah. Oh, here is some of the galena. You can see very clearly the silver colouring. Yeah.
But yeah,
it's very, very heavy with minerals.
Grotto of minerals, I will call it.
Another signature MP. They could have been the miners, you know. They look quite old, or could be explorers maybe. A lot of the early explorers of this place, they left the mark as well here, or their initials. We remembered.
What they're after.
Oh wow! Yeah, now that's a pocket. That's a pocket of galena. Wow. Now that is a pocket. Look at that. That's amazing. Wow. A lot of galena down there. A lot of crystallization. I'm gonna get a video actually with my phone to appreciate a bit more the beauty of this. Wow. There's quite a lot there. You can see how much galena they were coming across for them to actually leave this, probably.
Yeah.
They must have found a lot more.
I was thinking that because it does seem quite a lot. The mind boggles to why they were interested in it, but they were obviously getting so much.
Yeah.
That was just, don't need that.
And galena back in the day had a lot of uses, obviously.
Yeah.
In the early days, obviously, for water piping and for roofing of insulation in churches and buildings.
But still, even these days, galena is used for ice cars, internal combustion engines, and they're also used in that of electric cars, because you'll have a 12-volt battery as well as your lithium ion.
Yeah, of course.
So
they need the lead there, don't they?
There's still a lot of lead, which is
and they're still mining the lead. You know, in the working mines in Derbyshire, the current working mines like Milden Mine, they are mining the lead as well as the galena, as well as the barytes, as the fluorspar. They all have industrial uses, as you say.
Yeah.
Right, so we're gonna go back onto the main area and turn the next passage along.
Let's go.
There is actually to explore. We just diverted a bit from the main drive, but again, here's clear example of how they were mining the lead. They were scraping every bit of lead that they could get off the main, you know, the main seam, and the pit marks are very indicative of how they were actually working around the lead to extract it. Minor soot marks, more lead there, more pig marks. It's really stunning.
I've got a glow rod.
How could we miss this?
A spade. I know.
Spade.
How did we miss it?
Let's go.
Not a great example, but blue fluorite. Fluorspar.
Yeah, fluorite has all different colorings, obviously, depending on the proportions of other minerals that they have. I think this was definitely a barrel run. Yeah.
You know what caramel coloured?
Yeah, the cave
natural,
passage.
and
Yeah.
We didn't go past it, did we?
No, we way gone past it. But yeah, you're a bit disorientated, are you?
Yeah.
That's the way we came. Over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the way we just been. And we're gonna check that way out. Okay.
I'm so disoriented.
Oh, we got an interesting bit here. What was this used for?
It's what I saw earlier. I'm thinking for water, not collection, but to have a well of water.
Yeah.
They've got an inlet, and they probably had an outlet at the other end.
Yeah, yeah. For water collection or something. I mean, there's other similar sort of water collection sort of baths there. It's interesting. This goes, and these are all definitely barrel runs. That's what they were. This. And this keeps going. I mean, there's so much to explore that we're just not gonna do it all today. No. Right, let's go that way then. My friend, you were say?
Oh,
we're sticking to a plan, are we?
Yeah, yeah.
So, let's see what we're finding here. Well, this is actually it. It's just another one of them areas that were probably very heavy mineralized. And as we see again, a lot of pig marks, soot marks everywhere, spots of lead, drill holes. This has actually some of the black powder fallout when this drill hole blasted. Basically, when they blasted this drill hole, the black powder they packed in here is sort of scattered in the shattered rock, and this is what we can kind of see now, the black powder fallout.
So I don't know if you've done anything on that.
Yeah.
Because they obviously found a lead route and they've been picking it with their actual axe. You can see an actual channel they've been.
Yeah, they follow the vein. You can see the small vein of lead.
That's a pretty good example of it.
Yeah, you're right. And they were hand picking at it, just trying to extract as much lead as they could. Yeah. Wow. I'll tell you what is this? Hey, this is quite interesting possible avenue to pursue if you're skinny and keen enough to go through tie bits.
What are you trying to say about me? Hey,
well,
I'm not going to get in there. I'll get stuck.
I've got very lazy with tie bits as well.
So I'm just going to pan upwards. And the reason I'm doing that, I don't know how well.
So we're off to the next passage along, and this is getting quite amazing.
Oh, it's been amazing from the beginning, full stop.
Amazing and mazy as well.
But they obviously found a lot of lead here, you can see.
Yeah, look at the pig marks everywhere again. soot marks everywhere. So how heavy mineralized was this? You can see pick marks all over, you know.
A massive pocket of galena.
Literally, yeah. There's pockets there on the roof.
That would have made a miner's day finding this massive big galena hot pot.
Galena hot pot, yeah, I like it.
You can see fossils.
Last central area that we've been to. I'll carry on over here. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is where it opens up. This is stunning, this. It's absolutely stunning. You walk along, you do the honors. Wow.
That'd be a proper channel, isn't it?
It's huge here, man. Really big. And again, just to think that this was work, you can see how high up they were working. This most likely was covered, obviously these all natural cavities originally, they were covered with sediment. Maybe all the way to the top, they were digging their way down through the sediment and rich mineral filled sediment. It's absolutely incredible, this. I think there's a lot of potential for exploration in these higher up chambers.
Yeah.
You know. You can see a wheelbarrow there. Oh, I think looking at this closer, I think I don't have a chance. I don't really have a chance of climbing this safely. As we can see, it's quite a step up. So it could only be done with a ladder. Maybe something to think about, Richie. Bringing a ladder down here and just climb them lower than upper levels. I've seen a wheelbarrow up there and that could lead to other levels. But we're not going to do it today, definitely. We don't have the means. Is it flooded there? Yeah?
Go and have a look.
Oh, it's big, isn't it? Wow.
I'm getting a red light on mine already.
Red light. Press it. Oh, it's so big.
But as soon as I put it back on, I get the red light which straight away.
Wow.
The batteries are on charge on mine.
Some ladders there. Hey.
What?
Some ladders there.
What? Oh yeah. I see.
So that explains where probably the miners came down from.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna get it on video. So there you are. There's some ladders there. That's crazy. So they must have come down that way, the miners. They must have had a long set of ladders coming from the surface all the way to the workings here. So that could have been one of the original access from the miners. It's
Big
crazy.
Drop at the bottom.
Hey?
Big drop from at the bottom, but...
Yeah. But they would have had ladders coming all the way down, so the 40 foot, 20 meters at least.
Yeah. Water bit. Have a look.
tell you what, this used to be flooded. This was fully flooded, 100%. And you could even see the state of this bucket, so full of mud, how flooded this must have been. Yeah, that's a bit of a... Oh, there's a way.
I got right down in it.
There's a way on.